I think the priority now, look, they don't just extend. There's several guys they probably would like to extend, but I think first and foremost it'll be Joey Porter Jr. I think
It
that's
should be.
next on the list. I don't think they're in a hurry to extend Darnell Washington, even though I think they want to re-sign him, of course. But I think Joey Porter Jr. is a priority to give him a new deal.
That has to get done. He has, I think, quieter than most people realize, has turned into one of the better cornerbacks in the National Football League. Every time you say that, people come screaming from the rafters, but what about the penalties? He's cleaned that up in his game, too. I mean, he is on the right path, developing trajectory. Like I said, already one of the better cornerbacks in the National Football League. I think that is, if you're talking your in-house priorities, that's
Right.
got to be at the top of the
Yeah,
list.
by the second half of the season, he was pretty good. He struggled early again with penalties, and he gets a little grabby, but then really, what cornerback? What 90% of the cornerbacks in the league are that way? But yeah, by the second half of the year,
After that Cincinnati game,
yeah, he was really good, and so that would certainly be a priority. And beyond that, I don't think any of the guys are priorities. It's hard to make a backup linebacker a priority for a contract extension. Talking about Nick Herbig, that's not to say they don't want to re-sign him, and maybe Nick Herbig. You never know. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to resign. Maybe he wants to test the market. And maybe wants to see where are they headed. Because if you're behind T.J. Watt and Alex Highsmith because of the way Alex Highsmith played last year, they ain't moving on from him because he's your best outside linebacker. And so maybe he's looking at that and thinking, oh, maybe I'd go out, maybe probably as an edge rusher, probably get himself a
absolutely.
big deal.
And if you're the Steelers,
just like Dan Moore.
And that's where I was going with this, Jerry. I think that part of the equation for that is do you want to keep Herbig? Absolutely. But if you can't come to an agreement and find, common ground on the money and or the role that he's going to have, if he walks in free agency, that contract that he's going to get will likely get you a third-round comp pick back in the draft. So if you turn a fourth-rounder into a third-round comp pick, yeah, you would hate to see Herbig go, but also not the worst piece of business either.
No, and it's just like, even like Bud Dupree a couple years ago. They put the tag on him, but he knew the long-term money was going to T.J. Watt. He knew that. And so they have money tied up in T.J. Watt and Alex Highsmith. And so they're not going to go give a big dollar deal to Nick Herbig, who is a backup. And so if he's looking at it from his professional career, he's thinking, you know what, I'm probably better off just playing this out and hit the free agent market and go get what I can get because he probably should be able to get himself a nice little meal ticket.